Are you looking for the best miter saw blades in your budget? Well, in today's video we break down the top 5 best miter saw blades that are available on the market. I made this list based on their price, quality, durability, and more. To find out more information about this product, you can check out the description below, and also make sure you subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. At the first position of our list we have the Makita A-93681 10-inch 80-tooth micro-polished miter saw blade silver. So picking out only one miter saw blade is one kind of challenge, as there are a number of miter saw blades that are quite function specific. That's why we give the Makita A-93681 at the top of the list because of its excellent performance as a multi-purpose miter saw blade. This blade is not only for your hardwoods tasks but also your softwood ones, along with its final touch-up surpluses that of many competitors. The requirement for further planing or sanding is also reduced on this Makita miter saw blade. For being only 0.091 inches of the ultra-thin kerf, the Makita A-93681 sanctions the cutting with great precision along with the minimal waste. For its micro-grain carbide-tipped teeth, this blade is honed to the equivalent of grinding and polishing of 600 grit with a mirror finish. The teeth are in ATB patterns with a 5-degree angle which helps very much in clearing the lavish from the cut line. Moving on to the next at number 2 with the Bosch DCB-1040 Daredevil 10-inch 40-tooth general-purpose circular saw. The Bosch DCB-1040 Daredevil 10-inch 40-tooth general-purpose circular miter saw blade is renowned for making brute carbide with its own special damage defiance upgrades. Its high-standard miter saw blade is consciously designed by experts to give you high-quality tools of the famous Bosch brand to ensure your creative work can be defined quite excellently. With a thinner kerf, you can blindly trust this blade to get a clean and technically precise job without a huge messy fuss. It helps to make your cut faster enough with less waste. For its versatile dimension purpose, the Bosch DCB miter saw blade is also used in cutting laminate flooring too. The robust nature of this multi-functional miter saw blade decreases the chance of curving or bending for your smooth and proper cutting experience. As laminate is well known for its frangible, the Bosch has triple grounded teeth for extra sharpness to enlarge the quality of the finish. As the teeth of this miter saw blade are tipped in C4 carbide, it enhances cutting power and longevity much more. Also, the blades are anti-friction coated for providing a smooth passage through the stock. The number 3rd position we have the Freud D-12100X Tooth Diablo Ultra Fine Circular Saw Blade 12. The Freud 12 inches 100 tooth Diablo Ultra Fine Circular Miter Saw Blade gives you so smooth cuts that you'll be swearing someone sanded back of you. This miter saw blade can handle almost all of the things you can expect. It can be used in aluminum, hardwood, plywood, melamine, and even MDF without any doubt. The steel and metal also provide resistance rarely against this beast. Its carbide blades fit in most of the 12-inch miter saw blade swiftly. After using it for almost 3 weeks, it still has a very sharp edge. Just be cautious and patient with your cuttings and allow the blades to clear the sawdust from the gullets and you will get smooth cuts in no time and making it ideal for crown molding. Besides, it has laser cut stabilizer vents to trap noise and vibration and help you to stabilize the blade. It adds to better saw perpetration, giving you great control and accuracy. Also, the grind design system allows cutting effortlessly, having a reduced amp draw on tools for less materials waste and helps in maximizing the tool's performances. Next at number 4 we have the Twin-Town 10-inch 80-tooth TCG aluminum and non-ferrous metal saw blade with 5/8-inch arbor. One of the most common questions that come to our mind is if the miter saw blade is able to cut down the aluminum. Having the Twin-Town blade in your rucksack, the answer is yes. Of course, it has some precautions, certain parameters, etc. The blade from Twin-Town is probably the best in the market for cutting aluminum sections, copper pipes, small diameter brass bars, no matter whether it's a miter saw or table saw. The Twin-Town blade also can get to grips with a wide variety of plastics. It is not designed to cut through solid metal materials of decent thickness. Though there is no maximum number given by the company of the blade of cut-down measurement, it's more likely to tussle over approximately 1/4 inch or more. The teeth made with the tungsten carbide have a -5-degree angle that adds up with strength and makes for good durability. The stabilizer vents are extremely important with a view to reducing the heat buildup. which becomes more quickly in cutting metals. Also, its laser cut stabilizer vents catch the noise along with the vibration, keep the blade cool and reduce the blade from wrapping. So, most likely, this blade is quite an affordable and versatile option for not only DIY users but also site workers. And finally, at number 5th position we have the Neiko 10768, a 12-inch carbide saw blade. This Neiko 10768, a 12-inch carbide saw blade is the most well-known for DIY users. Most of the DIY users who buy a miter saw blades for cutting down store-bought proportional lumber like 2x4s and deals for decking. This is universally some kind for softwood. Only a pure fine finishing is not enough. Also, it is not something the extended grain formation of the softwood furnishes to itself by any means. Besides, the carbide-tipped blade of Neikos is suitable for the smooth cutting for framing. Its 80 teeth give an ideal and acceptable finish with adequate precision. The blade is also delineated to cope with the temperature generated in big and highly productive constructions or job site environments. For this facility, Neiko is more favorable to the implants for cutting framing for beautiful partition walls or other construction-related works. The miter saw blade has a 1-inch arbor with a 20 mm arbor reducer which keeps the blade with saw a tight and accurate fitting. Also, the blade has a maximum speed of 5000 rpm giving the power to execute clear cuts with ease. Also, for use with a compound miter saw or chop saw, this blade pivot both left and right for cutting with angles and performing round cuts by steering the axes on the miter saw. The blades with carbide are tipped to give a great abrasion and heat resistance to get a cleaner and smoother cut with great efficiency and dedicated precision both in the job site and project environment. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time.